Hi guys, it's John from Bright Wargaming, and just a short video today unboxing some reinforcements I've received for my Dickensians gang for Twisted, a steampunk skirmish game. So I've got today Rozzer, Ratcatcha and Shrike, who are all tall boys or big kids. They're essentially the older kids from the Urkin, and they look like they're going to be lots of fun. Right, so here we go. So looking at a Rozzer first, 30mm base, one big piece, which looks pretty well cast. I can't see any really noticeable mould lines on first inspection. And so then he has a gun, an arm, and what looks like a truncheon. So this looks like all should go together fairly straightforward. Right, so coming up next we have Ratcatcha, and comes in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces and a base. Right, so let's pop the base to one side. Quick look at these. So he's clearly on a set of stilts for walking around the sewers. He's got a little peg bottom of each of his feet, so that should fit in nicely into the base. All of the joints are pegged, so that makes putting them together nice and easy. So his body there, looking nicely like a rat. No real mould lines to worry about as far as I can tell. That's a cool little rat scurrying up underneath his cape. He's got a backpack full of rats, which looks like it has a little nub on it. Just have a look at that there. There we go, a little nub on it just there, which goes into his back like so. And he's got a pistol in one hand and his sort of grabber trident thing which goes in the other. And I will use the artwork to figure out exactly how that goes together. And then we've got Shrike. So again, 30mm pace. That's his main body. It's got 2 legs and 2 arms. Cool. Right, so that's that. So let's have a look at Rozzer now that he's built. So he's super cool. So the fluff with this guy is it's 2 guys who get on really well, and so you've got 2 Urkin, one to stand on top of the other, and they prowl around, essentially pretending to be a policeman, so they can scout out what's going on up above on the streets. So yeah, that's a super cool model. That's going to be lots of fun to paint. Lots of cool little details on there. And I reckon doing the fabricative of that jacket is going to be really good fun. So let's have a quick look at the Ratcatcha. So here he is. probably have to do is, so I think that rather than him having flippers, which is what they look like, what I'll do is because this only just tacked onto the base so that to put his legs on, get them square, what I'll have to do is then just cut in between the toes, still just to get that flash out from in between. But other than that, this guy's a super dynamic pose. There's a little bit of gapping up there. One of the things I did was that his right leg, so the one on the left as you look at it, it's got multiple faces that face into his torso. So that was the one I put on first, then tacked it down onto the base, and then glued on his second leg to make sure they sit nice and level with each other. These all eventually come off these bases once I finish painting them, and I'll put them on scenic bases. But this one might need just a little bit of green stuff in the top of this leg here. Other than that, super dynamic pose. Really like how aggressive he is. It was a bit of a fiddle to get this arm in the right position, but I think that's the way it's meant to go. So that's super cool. Really pleased with him. I think he's going to come up really nicely. So looking at Shrike, this I think is possibly one of my favourite models of the whole series to date. My only slight worry is that all of his weight is going through that joint there. Other than that, again, this is a super dynamic pose, sort of slightly off centre, which is really cool. So it's really sort of obviously using the weight. He obviously looks like he's moving, which is really, really cool. And he's grasping onto a street light or something in one arm, and he's got this spear in the other, which looks really, really cool. And the level of detail is totally awesome with these got this sort of beaky face mask on and feathers going out over his back, and sort of more sort of steampunky type stuff on his back. So I am super pleased with this guy, and I think he is going to look absolutely ace when he's done. Right, so that's them all put together. You should see from these that they are a good deal bigger than the other Kidz, so living up to their nickname of being the big Kidz. But no, I think these are going to be super fun to paint up, and I'm really looking forward to getting these done. So I hope you enjoyed it. This is this latest update to my Dickensians gang, and hope to speak to you soon. Alright guys, take care, bye bye.